Hey guys, Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor. Another day, video, another collaboration, all helping you take you to the next level, giving you strategy to implement it with your business, with your life, and overall bettering yourself than you were yesterday. I want to bring on a guest of mine. What's going on, Theresa? How are you?
Hi. So I'm Theresa. I'm also known as Chef T.
Thanks for joining us today. This is going to be a fun opportunity to community to know who you are. I love to share. Listen, introduce yourself when you go to a networking event.
Yeah. So I've actually been taking some classes on how to do that much more effectively so that it's very smooth and a little bit easier to understand what I do. So, hi, I'm Chef T, also known as Theresa. I'm a mom of two and I own a business for 26 years. My business is Jeremiah's Catering and Cooking Studio. And wouldn't you love to learn how to cook the right way so that you can enjoy dinner with your family? Isn't it great to be able to have some great skills in the kitchen and have confidence? Well, that's what I do. I can teach you that. And if you don't want to do it yourself, well, guess what? I have prepared meals and I'm a caterer as well. So you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Uh,
So
that's a good
please.
advertisement there.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a very good advertisement. Before we continue, let's
Mhm.
pause for. I appreciate you engage online as well. We've never met in person, but we've had conversations. You're doing some posts, collaborating. We're doing our live here to get you out into
Mhm.
my community. And I'm asking people constantly on a basis to get in front of the camera. Try to come on and be a guest. Share who you are because it will help others know, like, and trust you. And that's how businesses worked. And with
Sure.
networking, like you said, going out, meeting people, listening. I loved how you said you're into connecting others and the conversations we've had. Connector. You like to have a conversation and someone get to where that is. Can you speak on that?
So I- I'll be honest with you. A couple of years ago, I was not into networking and talking to people. I was just very closed down person. So I decided to start to work on myself as a human and really just start to open myself up to meeting new people and getting comfortable talking to people. I had a lot of anxiety around it, but I really loved to be able to connect with others and connect them to other people as well. So I really started to work really hard on networking about 3 years ago. And as I got better at networking and put myself out there, it actually helped me build great connections with others and really helped me to start a beautiful network of business associates. So it's definitely helped me. And I really love being able to help other people who may not be very confident in it yet be able to become more confident in themselves. And I had someone out the other day actually say that to me, that, they were grateful that they watch my stuff and that they feel like it's effortless. And I'm like, it does take effort on my part, but I love the fact that she's trying to do things herself now, and it inspired her to do that. So I'm all about inspiring others.
You're putting yourself out. You're being authentic, real. That's what people need to understand. That's helping. That's what feeling you. It's not putting up a front. It's not acting differently than if you were in person and on a phone call or in a video. You are who you put out to the world. So I applaud doing that because it's important to be that way. Sometimes, like you said, being comfortable and uncomfortable,
Mm,
going out, said I
sure.
think imperfect in a perfect world. It's impossible to be perfect, but we're always get to that point. I love that saying though, comfortable being uncomfortable, things you're not
That's
used to. That's how you grow.
It's very true, and that's how you grow. And you know, I've had to go through some life traumas, if you will, throughout my life, and that's the one thing that I've grown accustomed to is being comfortably uncomfortable, and putting myself in situations that I'm able to grow in, so that you know. I want to just be an authentic person. And quite honestly, all I want to do is inspire the world to look at themselves and have that confidence and be authentic themselves. Yeah.
Now, social media, has it been something that you've been, having lots of success with? Is it still a work in progress? How are you using it currently?
I didn't hear that first part because you broke up.
Social media.
Oh, social media. Okay. So I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I I love it for my business. I think it's great for my business in a lot of respects. Do I like to doing it and putting myself out there? No. But do I do it anyway? Yes. Because I have to push myself to do it myself. And I love being able to inspire others, but at the same time, I have to push myself outside of that comfort zone. And social media, you're subject to a lot of opinions and a lot of other pieces of information that may come up, and you've got to be in 15 places all at the same time sometimes, and it's a lot of work being on social media. But I really do love being able to reach as many people as I possibly can. And one of my projects I started actually when I turned 50 this year is my 365 of the Big 50 project.
Technical
You lose me?
difficulty.
There we go.
There you
I
go.
had a call come in. I apologize.
Oh,
So,
no worries.
so yeah, so I would love to talk a little bit more about that in a little bit.
That's something that a lot of people don't realize how important, video is. Showing you being authentic, a lot of people don't want to do it. They don't feel they have the knowledge. They don't feel they
Mhm.
like their voice, the way they look. And it doesn't matter because they're going to do business with people. They're going to go and say and hear you in person. And so why not put it out there so that people can get to you on a visual manner and then see you in person? They already like, I already know because I watch all your videos. It's a powerful. And how been as far as the journey in the YouTube channel? And that's been, a little challenging.
I didn't get that last part.
How challenging YouTube
Oh,
YouTube
has it
channel?
been challenging? Um, it has, but it hasn't. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the video part is the easiest part for me because I don't plan on doing any editing. So what you see is what you get. But the challenging part for me is all the technical stuff on the other side, learning how to do a thumbnail, learning how to hashtag things, learning how to get subscribers, to be successful at it, because that YouTube channel isn't really for monetizing for me. It's more about inspiring for me. So, it's where I'll post my projects that I'm working on through, wherever I'm going, whatever I'm doing, and hope to inspire people to get out there and live, and just live every single day like it's your last, because you never know if it is or it isn't. So just live. And I wanted to inspire people that are turning 50 that yes, it's a scary age for a lot of people, because at that point you're like, wow, my life could be like half over already. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like where I was last year when I was going to be turning 49. I thought I was going to be turning 50. And I decided, when I figured it out, like a day later, I was like, wait a second. No, I'm not going to be 50 this year. I'm going to be 49. I got a whole year back of my life in like 1 minute. So I was like, what do I want to do with it? So I just started making plans last year of how I wanted to change myself and hold myself accountable to those changes. And I just developed a plan and I just started going after it. And I've made a lot of mistakes and I've learned from mistakes and I grow from my mistakes and I just keep on going forward. And life is a journey, not a destination.
I love it, man. That's well said. Here's some tips for Canva. Canva is good to use for your thumbnails.
Really?
Canva is free. You can up and have more opportunities as far as allow more editable type of templates.
Okay.
But it's something that you can utilize. It's Canva, Canva, and
I
if you're
do have the
watching.
Canva app. I
Yep.
just figure out how to use it.
Yep. And it's once you start playing with it, and just like everything else, just trying it out, playing around, make some errors. You're going to learn from it. You're going to grow. It's a great app to utilize. It can up. You can save it to your computer, put it into different areas, use it for Facebook, Instagram, for your thumbnails, what have you. It's great with that. And I wanted to share, we're talking about your accountability. You have a board you created. Can we end on how that was developed and that's going?
Okay, so yes, on my YouTube channel, it's 365 of the big FIVE-0. Okay. If you want to look me up, I have a picture of my abundance board. I haven't updated the picture yet. I'll be posting one of those posts sometime this week. But yeah, the abundance board is more or less about my dreams, my goals, my aspirations for life, the relationships, the kind of relationships I want to have with certain people in my life. I'm not going to say perfect. I'm going to say my wish list for a future relationship for myself. The relationships that I want to have with my children, the kind of relationship I want to have with my sibling. You know, all of those things are up there. But most importantly, my life is up there for my purpose. And I love being able to share that perfect day that I have inside my head of what's going to make me feel peace inside. Yeah.
And it's good to do that. Some people I like that abundance board because that's a mindset. Living in abundance,
Mm-hmm.
there's enough business, there's enough life for everybody to put out there and have chances, have fun, enjoy. People get very close-minded and they a limiting belief system, and that causes problems. But if you change your mindset, you know that you can do many things. You can manifest with that board. You're manifesting your future because the more, just like goals, guys, if you have goals, you write them down, you look at it every day, they're going to be happening amongst whatever you're doing because you're going to be focused on that throughout your day, your week, throughout your months and years. So it's a very powerful. I
One
know. Mhm.
one book that I want to share is called Unstoppable Self-Confidence. Okay. And I started this about 6 months ago, and I've got to tell you, it's the most awesome. I have it on audiobook, and I listen to it 6 a.m. happens, and I press that button, and I just lay in bed and I listen to the lesson. And there's 22 chapters, and every single one of them I have listened to. This is my fifth time now, and every single time I get so much greatness out of it. And it's really taught me to manifest, and it's really also taught me how to just be a better person for myself and go back to my default state and stop with all of the, there's no glass ceiling. There really isn't. The sky's the limit. We just put these limits on ourselves. So let's get out of ourselves and not have these limits on ourselves anymore, and really just focus on ourselves and fill our cup first. And then, my gosh, we'll have enough to give everyone else. We will.
Yes, and I appreciate someone that When you're reading, a lot of people say, I don't have time to read. You're probably listening to Audible. Some people like to feel the book. Book kind of person. It's whatever you do, but reading the book and not just remembering what's in the book, it's reflecting on what the purpose is in that book, right?
It's reflecting and it's applying. So if we can read something, it's like the horse in the water. You know, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink it. And the same thing is with reading it. If we're reading it and we don't apply it, how is it going to help us? So we've got to be able to take that risk, make that change, you know, and break away and get it done. And just, I think that what happens is that we get overwhelmed. And you know, I mean, I've been through my circumstances of being overwhelmed, and I've also been through my circumstances of, you know, being mistreated and mistreating others. And it's not a piece of me alike, and it's a piece of me I want to change. So therefore I'm going after changing it. And how do you do that? You have to educate yourself. You have to change your mindset. You have to adapt and grow and change it. You have to apply. So you have to do action. Action speaks louder than words.
That awesome ending. We're going to have, and please, for everyone that's on this and anyone on the replay, don't forget, drop a comment, connect with Theresa. All her information will be in the description. Check it out. Make a call with her. You know, go and check her out. Have a conversation. I know she could be a wealth of knowledge for you. Theresa, thanks for being with us today. And as always, everybody, we hope that you have an awesome rest